Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Stance, and today we are going to be doing an ultimate guide to Anime Guardians. Now, the last ultimate guide I did was Anime Final Strike, and that was like forever ago. So let me take a sip of water. I got a water bottle ready. This might be a longer video, but we're going to be going over everything, like quite literally everything in the game. So first off, we're gonna start with like the unit stuff. Obviously, you have all your units, you have teams. You can increase storage for 10,000 was it 10,000 gold to increase storage, 13,000 coins, and that's how you increase your storage. Next, we have the store. Obviously, you can buy bundles. I haven't really spent any time in here. Next is items. So there's a bunch of items we have, and I'll be explaining most of them probably later when I go to like their things. But one big thing is artifacts, which I'll do later too. And yeah, so next is like the play area. So we have play and portals. So there's a bunch of different stuff that we have. We have story, which story is the basic story. You guys can complete this if you're brand new to the game. I suggest only doing nightmare mode. That way you unlock challenges, which are kind of outdated in my opinion. But if you're new to the game and need like evil materials, obviously challenges will be really good, and you can unlock infinite if you do nightmare. So if you guys are new to the game, do nightmare story because when you join the game, I'm pretty sure everyone gets Shiguru Gachi Fighter, which is a level 100 mythic unit with Exodia, because I think that was like a quality of life that they added that unit. So now everyone gets him. So yeah, that's what I suggest. So that's all the story. I suggest doing all story in Nightmare. If you should be able to complete all story with Shigashi Fighter. Just save up your gems and yeah. Next what we have is raids. So there's a bunch of different raids. Lawless City. Okay. So I'm going to be explaining each raid right here, right now. So get ready. So Loveless City drops Sid, and it also drops a 50% portal, which is how you get Alucard. Alucard is a good starting bleed unit. So if y'all want a good, I don't have him, but if you guys want a good starting unit, grind this portal because one, you want Sid, and two, you want Alucard, right? Also, you have to be level 15 plus to do any raid. So yeah, that's also that. You have to be level 15 plus. Next is Temple. This drops Gilgamesh. It also drops a Cog Portal. And I think the Cog Portal is just a higher percent chance to get Gilgamesh. You have trades. You also have food. Next is Orc Castle. It can drop this Jeju Island portal. So the Gilgamesh portal and the soul leveling portal, once you get it, you can do it an infinite amount of times. But however, for the Alucard portal, you can't. It's not infinite. So pretty much you have to macro Lost City to get a bunch of portals, and then macro the portals. And that's how you do that. Next is Kingdom of Wanderich, and this drops Yawatch from Bleach, and then this is his Evo material. Um this is Nakamura Village, and this just drops the Dragon Balls, and the Dragon Balls help you get Goku and Vegeta Guardians. I'm pretty sure they're Guardians, or they might no Heavenlies. It helps you get Goku and Vegeta Heavenlies. So yeah, that's really cool. Also, this mode has a 2x drop thing. I don't really know why they only have it for this mode, but it has a 2x drop thing. So if you guys do want a way to get gems fast and you guys are good, you can get 10k gems per run on the Nakamura Village. Next is Central Command. I haven't really done this raid that much, but this is how you get the night event currency and also material drops for the exclusive units that I will show in the banner in just 1 second. And then you have the Crimson Eclipse. This gives you have a chance to get Void Eye, which is a or Void Eye God Hand. It's like one of the two names, but this gives you Evo materials and materials for Griffith and Guts, and a drop for this unit, which I haven't really used, but yeah. Next is Hidden Leaf Village, and this is actually the last raid. What this is it's an infinite run. Every time you encounter a boss, you have a 50% chance to get a capsule, and that capsule with a 1 in 1,000 chance has a chance to get Itachi. So yeah. So Itachi is a good unit in this game. So if you guys go into Anime Guardians Discord and go to raids, you can help get carried. And I might be doing some carries on stream soon when I get back home. Next, we're gonna go. That is everything for the raids. We're gonna go over challenges. So, like I said, challenge is a little outdated, but you can get different every 30 minutes. I think it refreshes. I think you can do it an infinite amount of times, and you can get like a bunch of items. Okay, I need to take a sip of water. All right. Yeah. So those are really outdated, but if you're new to the game, they can also be really good. I think last but not least, we did challenge story raid. Obviously the portals I talked about, and then we have Tower Adventures portal. So there's two Tower Adventures. There's Cursed Place, which at floor 20 you get Gojo, floor 30 you get Sukuna. That could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then you have Lost Ancient World, which on floor 50 and 100 you get um I forget their name, Monica Silent Witch, and then Busaman Dragon Gachi Fighter, which I used him in my Sunjin Woo Worldwide video, so he is good. Excuse me. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it for when it comes to the portals, playing portals. Next we're gonna go to the summoning, and I'll explain the two different banners. So the first banner we have all the mythics. So you guys can open like any amount of units you want. Obviously you need to have the storage for it, but that's a really cool feature they added. And recently they did add I'll go over that later. But you can get legendaries, and then there's actually two secrets you can get, which I will show. One of them is Sunjin Woo, which has a new guardian. So I suggest you try, guys, if you get a lot of gems, try to pull for Sunjin Woo. And another one of them drops Satalan, Witch of Jealousy, which I'm pretty sure is from ReZero. Yeah, which is sick. So, yeah, that is that unit. I haven't really used her, but she could be really good. Okay, those are the two banners. Next, I'm gonna go. Why not go over the artifacts and gotcha? So there is Rukia Shop. Now, Ice Gotcha, you spend gems and you have a chance to get Rukia, which her Evo is a really good starter unit. She's a full AoE freeze unit, and she is one of the units that really got me good at this game. Like, really got me good at this game. Yeah, without her, I would not be where I am. But that's how you do that. And then next, you can buy artifacts with gems. I'm pretty sure you can only have one of each artifact. And, yeah. So one of each artifact, and you can equip them on your units, and that's the artifacts, and that's how you get Rukia. Like all you do is like a 10 summon, and eventually you'll get Rukia. But it does cost 5,000 gems per summon, so if you get lucky and get her, congrats, you're one step closer to becoming or beating the game. And then next, yeah, that yeah. Next thing we're gonna go over to. Actually, let me go over the world lines. So there's a new event called World Lines, and these just give you Evo materials for Sid Guardian and Sunja Moon Guardian. Next is stat reroll. So you can reroll your unit stats, and then there's a bunch of things. There's usually I go for anything over S, but there's yellow, there's Among Us, there's rainbow, and then there's mythic. I mean secret, and secret's kind of like the Exodia of the traits. Okay. Next is crafting. You can craft a bunch of items for units, and that's really how you evo them. Next is the evolution. Obviously, this is where you evo your units. So I want to evo Sukuna. What do I need? I click on this. A lot of people don't. You might get confused, like, oh, there's nothing. You have to actually have to click on the unit to see what you need for him, and they're usually really easy to craft. Like if I go boom, oh, I really want to Evo Gojo, and I can just click on him and then Evo him. And I need two Gojo's eyes, which I could probably easily craft right now. Next is unit trading. So unit trading is how you get some really good units. You can get Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, Griffith, Guts, Poochie, D4C, and Toru. And you get obviously, like I said, you get the Dragon Balls from that raid, and then you get the stuff for Guts and Griffith from the other raid. And then I'll go over how you get the stuff for all the Steel Ball Run units after. Next is traits. So there are two type of traits. Don't question why I have 8,000 rerolls. I've just been playing. So there's a bunch of traits you can get. And usually I go for Exodia, but there's Prototype, which is alright, Excalibur, and then Capricorn, which is good. Capricorn is good if you're new at the game. Then you have Exodia, which is kind of like your Anime Adventures unique, where you get 3 times the damage, but you only can place one of the unit. And that's everything for the traits. Next is artifact traits. Now listen up. I've been getting a lot of questions on how you can place 2 Exodia units, and I'm about to answer that right now. So artifact traits. You select an artifact. I'll do one of the new ones I just bought. You can spin artifacts. I don't know how I have 6K of these either. But you can spin artifacts, right? One of the traits, which is the agent, which is the Exodia, added passive increase units max placement by 1. If you have a unit with Exodia trait, it can also be used. So this is the answer to your guys' big question on how do you get how do you place 2 Exodias? This is your answer. And then there's also a bunch of good mythic traits that increase damage and all other stuff. So don't sell the mythic traits for artifacts short because they're still really good. Next we'll go over the teleport, the sacrifice room. There's not really much to talk about, but one of the drops from the raids is Beharits, but if you don't really want to do that, you can sacrifice your mythics and then you can get Beharits instead. Shop, you can buy stuff with your Beharits, which is cool. And then trade is like what I showed you guys earlier. It's nothing new. Okay, but you guys might be wondering, what trade? What is this purple coin that keeps popping up? That's actually Mystic Coins, and you can get it from gates spawning every 20 minutes, and yeah, but I'll actually show you guys a easier way to get them later in the video. If you're more progressed in the game, there's a much easier way besides these portals. But every 20 minutes, you guys can do gates and get the stuff for that. Next is laboratory, and this is how you can get rerolls quick. Say you have a bunch of extra units, you can click on the units you don't want, and then press uh, transfer, and you can turn your actually unwanted units in the rerolls. Now, one new setting that's been added that not a lot of people know about is sell units with auto convert units to traits. This will make it so it automatically converts your legendary units to traits. So that's really cool. So if you guys are more progressed in the game, you're just looking for mythics and above, you guys can easily use the laboratory to get a bunch of traits. So yeah. Over here we have 2 things. One of them's more important than the other. We just have a daily shop where you can buy stuff with coins, and then for the event, you can buy stuff with the event. Oh, I don't think I ever showed the event banner. I'll go over this night market, and then you can the night market. You can get night market coins actually from a quest getting wave 300 on Monster City Infinity mode, but there's also an easier way to do that, which I'll explain later in the video. But yeah, you can buy past exclusive units or secret units. So you watch. I actually didn't get them from the portal. I actually just bought them. So if you guys want easier like way to get units, or you guys want past limited units, you can do that. I'm gonna go over the event banner. It's nothing really out of the ordinary. It's the same as the other stuff, but yeah, it's just for the exclusive units. You have Megami, Vivian, and Aisha. I don't think Aisha's too good, but Megaman and Vivian are both very good units. So if you guys do play the event, I would suggest going for them both. I actually don't know who the secret is because I haven't really summoned for him. But yeah. Um Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah. That's a secret unit you guys can get with a 1 in 10,000 chance. Next is the Arise. So I got over a lot of things. Next is Arise. This is like so when you guys do the Jeju Island portal, which is a drop from the soul leveling raid, you guys can craft Beru and Egress, and you need one of each drop. Each drop is 10% chance for getting one of them, and then you can craft the units. Like I can craft Beru right there. And then you have to accept this quest. I'm pretty sure you have to get level 5 or you have to beat the regular raid once, and then you can get the units for the Jeju Island portal. And then Abyss Ashborn is actually how you Evo Sun Jin Woo, and you need all these requirements here. Next is level milestones, which do cap at 100, but you guys can get some nice gems and some nice rerolls. I already completed it though, because I'm level 260. Yeah. Um, Next is okay, so Tower Adventures. Tower Adventures, the second one, the newer one, drops some really good items. It drops the wings and it drops the Beharets. So you can buy the Beharet shops really easily if you get to a high floor, and the wings can buy you a lot of good stuff. But one of the events is JoJo's events, and this is actually how you get the JoJo units. Every run, you get 5 of each item, and you have actually a 1% chance to get 150 rerolls, but nobody's ever getting that. But this is how you craft all the units, and the good thing about these is there's no requirements. You guys can just easily get them if you do the event with people, which is really cool. Um, Next is the event shop for the moon currency, and you can buy stuff like rerolls and or evote items if you guys don't get them from the raid drop. Um, there's no easy. Next is the Ragnar Crimson event. This is also one of the newer events. This is what can give you. I think this is Gil Zaya, which is a really good unit, but she is a really rare to get. So yeah, that's that. And it gives you a bunch of Evo materials for Ragnar. But now Ragnar is a 1 in 100. No, he's a 1 in 1,000 chance to get from the capsule, which I got 2 of them. Next, you can buy VIP with this. So you can buy VIP with this currency, but this is how you're gonna want to get easy Mystic coins. See, I can just buy 500 right there, right that, and then easy night market coins. So that's why I said later in the video, I'll show you an easier way actually how to get them, because doing the wave 300 or doing the wave or doing the very long gate event, it doesn't even compare to the Tower Avengers grind if you get a high floor. So yeah. Next is Mushroom Rush. Now this is how you get Robin. Now Robin is one of the best units in the game because not only does she buff your units, but on max upgrade, she auto upgrades every single one of your units. You'll almost see her in all of my videos, like every single one of my Anime Guardian videos. So yeah, you guys are going to want to get her like really bad. The other unit is not like I used her for a while, but it's not as good as Robin. So if you guys, actually, funny story, I got Robin off a 2% drop the first time I completed Mushroom Rush, so I got really lucky. But Rush is easy to do. It's 15 waves, and yeah, but the bosses have 6 million HP, so you do have to have a decent team. And then Verdant Shot event. This is how you get Castoris, which is a decent unit with a good nuke, but yeah, she's doesn't compare to the strongest units. So if you guys get Robin and you're just looking to collect units, I suggest going for her. But you can also get mushrooms. And I'm talking about mushrooms in this game, not in real life. But you guys can buy a bunch of cool stuff. You can buy a bunch of cool, really good artifacts in this shop, so that's why you might want to grind it. But another one thing for 100,000, so after 100 runs, you can buy the Cyan reroll bundle, and this will give you 250 trait reroll. So and 200k gems, so that's also really good. So if you guys grind it, trying to macro it, and you have extra stuff, then you can buy that bundle. I think I went over almost everything. The codes pass. So the passes, I'm pretty sure it's either you kill enemies or you get it from drops, but you can claim all the rewards you get, and then you can refresh and actually claim more stuff. But I already did that, and I don't think I can still do that. Last but not least, I think this is actually trading. Yeah, that's that. I don't really think there's much else to go over. We went over all the stuff, all the raids. Last but not least, the new summer event. So, Summer Beach. There's 6 acts like a story, but every time you go into a new run, you start on Act 1. But if you make it to Act 6, you can actually macro Act 6, and that's how you get the beach ball drops, beach capsule drops, and the beach balls, which you can buy stuff with. So you can buy summer capsules, you can buy Dragon Balls, you can buy trait rerolls, and this is actually how I got a lot of my trait rerolls, because watch. I want to buy 500. I could easily just buy 500 right there, right now, but I'm not going to, only for the reason that I want to save for summer capsules. Then you have more artifacts you can buy, which are really good. and then luck potions, which you can buy in multiple stores, and then you have an evil item for Rimuru. And this is also where you can buy essence, or not essence, but stones really, really easily, like super easy. So if you guys can at least complete Act 1 on Summer Event, you guys can almost get every craftable, like, stones are used for a lot of the basic units of the game, and you guys can pretty much get those, like, super easily if you're able to just do one act of the Summer Event. And yeah, I think I went over today, like, everything in the game. Let me know if I missed anything, but I'm pretty sure I almost went over everything. Maybe settings. The way the waves work. So there's like modifiers when you go into a game of normal, fast, and then like extremely fast. That just adjusts his game speed. But if you pick the fastest one, you actually get less enemies, but I think they do get more health. So the faster your game goes, the more health the enemies will have. But if you get really good at the game, you can just do the hardest difficulty no matter what, right? So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been grinding a lot. I did a Robin macro for a little bit, didn't get another Robin, which that's just my luck. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as I am because I've been loving this game. I hope you found this video very useful. Um, yeah, I just want to go over everything on the game. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, join the Discord, become a part of the community. That'll be linked down in the description. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Dojo.